Recently, an exciting and exclusive masterclass took place at the Grammy Museum, offering a rare glimpse into the creative process behind a brilliant debut album. The session featured Chappell Roan, a rising star in the music world, and Dan Nigro, the renowned producer behind her album, in conversation with the legendary Brandi Carlile. The trio delved into the art of crafting an album that not only resonates with listeners, but also marks the beginning of a career that has the potential to shape the future of music. This video highlights some of the key moments from this intimate session and the valuable lessons shared by these incredible artists. The power of collaboration, Chappell Roan and Dan Nigro. One of the most intriguing parts of the masterclass was the discussion of collaboration, particularly between Chappell Roan and her producer, Dan Nigro. Roan shared her thoughts on how Nigro's guidance helped shape the sound and vision of her debut album. She explained that while she had a clear vision for her music, working with a producer like Dan allowed her to push her boundaries and take creative risks. For Roan, it was important to work with someone who not only understood her sound, but also challenged her to evolve. Dan Nigro, known for his work with artists like Olivia Rodrigo, brought a fresh perspective to Chappell's music. He emphasized the importance of building a trusting relationship with the artist to allow space for their ideas to flow freely, while also adding his own touch to bring the final product to life. Together, they were able to create a unique sound that blends pop, indie, and raw emotional depth, capturing Chappell's essence in every track. Songwriting, authenticity, and vulnerability. The conversation then shifted to songwriting, with Chappell and Dan discussing how important it was to be authentic and vulnerable in their work. For Roan, the songwriting process was deeply personal. She talked about drawing from her own experiences, both the highs and the lows, to craft lyrics that feel genuine and relatable. Chappell explained that it was through embracing her vulnerability that she was able to create songs that connect with listeners on a deeper level. Brandi Carlile, who has a reputation for writing deeply emotional and personal songs herself, offered her own insights into the art of vulnerability. She emphasized that being open about pain, heartache, and joy in music is what allows artists to create timeless, meaningful work. Carlile shared how she's been able to use her own struggles to fuel her songwriting, and how that honesty is something that resonates with audiences across the globe. The role of production, building the soundscape. Next, the conversation turned to the role of production in creating the album sound. Dan Nigro spoke about how he and Chappell worked together to develop the sonic world around her songs. From experimenting with different instruments to creating lush, atmospheric layers in the music, production played a pivotal role in bringing Chappell's vision to life. Nigro explained that while the songwriting and vocal performances are the heart of any album, production is what gives the songs their identity. For Chappell's debut, they focused on creating a sound that feels both contemporary and timeless, using a mix of analog and digital techniques. The goal was to ensure that the production elevated the emotional depth of the lyrics without overpowering them. Brandi Carlile's role as a mentor. As a mentor, Brandi Carlile's presence during the masterclass was invaluable. She provided guidance not just in terms of the technical side of music creation, but also on how to navigate the pressures of the music industry. Carlile talked about her own journey to success, sharing how it took years of hard work, perseverance, and staying true to herself as an artist to finally reach the level of recognition she has today. She encouraged both Chappell and Dan to trust in their own instincts and to never compromise on their artistic integrity. Carlile's advice resonated with everyone in the room, reminding the artists that the most important thing is to create music that feels authentic to who they are, no matter what trends are popular in the industry at the time. Lessons for aspiring artists. For aspiring musicians, this masterclass offered valuable lessons on the importance of collaboration, vulnerability, and authenticity in music creation. Chappell Roan, Dan Nigro, and Brandi Carlile all shared their experiences of working hard, staying true to their vision, and never giving up on their artistic dreams. They reminded the audience that the journey to success isn't always linear, but with the right team, the right mindset, and a willingness to evolve, any artist can create something truly special. Conclusion. The masterclass at the Grammy Museum was an inspiring look into the process behind a brilliant debut album. By offering insight into the collaboration between Chappell Roan and Nigro, the power of vulnerability in songwriting, and the importance of strong mentorship, this session provided aspiring musicians with the tools to succeed in the ever-evolving music industry. Brandi Carlile's guidance, alongside Chappell and Dan's creative brilliance, made this masterclass a must-see for anyone looking to break into the music world or anyone interested in the magic that happens when talent and creativity come together.